So tomatoes. I'm starting to see some fresh tomatoes. In fact, we are loaded on this bush. If you don't have tomatoes on your bushes yet, let me show you what we do, or what I do, what this gardener does to really get great tomatoes on your plant. This tomato, if your tomato is up, oh, I don't know, halfway up the cage or taller, you should start having tomatoes on your plant. But sometimes tomatoes are stubborn. They don't want to set that first fruit. So here's what we make blossom set for. This blossom set, what I do is once every other week, so twice a month, I'll go through and I spritz the foliage on this plant. I'm not looking for the actual bud, so you'll see some flowers here. I'm not spritzing the flowers. It doesn't matter if you hit them or not. You're mainly going for the foliage. This will slow the plant down to where it will start to go, oh yeah, that's right, I'm a tomato plant. I should set fruit. And that forces it to set more fruit. The other week, so once a week, I'm spraying my plant with something. And I get a bottle of this blossom set, and then the other week I get a bottle of this rot stop. Now tomatoes, they're notorious for at the very end of that tomato having a black spot on it. So it's blossom end rot. That's a calcium deficiency. This is basically liquid calcium. So once a week I spray it with the blossom set. The next week I'll spray the same thing. I'll spray the foliage with this rot stop. Normally I don't spray it at the same time. I'm spraying 1 week with the blossom set, the next week with this rot stop, and I rotate that back and forth through the season. I'll have larger tomatoes, I'll have more tomatoes, and I'll have damaged-free tomatoes. And I find with this rot stop, they actually taste better as well. So there's Ken at Waters Garden Center with how to really get the most out of your tomatoes. And if you aren't getting tomatoes yet, this will ensure you do get tomatoes within the next, few days really. You'll start to set tomatoes.